I'm 7 years old! Woo! I'm actually 23. Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here, and I wanted to make this week's Hear Me Roar all about thanking you guys, because 7 years ago today, May 4th, 2007, I made Lionheart X10. It wasn't until April 14th, 2009 that I uploaded my first Empire Total War online battle, and since then we have now just hit 80,000 subscribers. So I really wanted a party popper for this. Boop. That looks wrong probably, but yeah, I really wanted a party popper for this moment, but I don't have any. But yeah, thank you guys, 80,000 subscribers. That's mad. Hello phone. Who's texting me? I'll come to you later. I'm making a vlog. Shush you. But yeah, 80,000 subscribers. That's mental. I know I say this every time I hit a new landmark, but honestly, without you guys, I generally don't know what I'd be doing. You guys have enabled me to do my hobby, YouTube, making videos, making gameplay videos, making reviews, tutorials, mod highlights and stuff, installation guides and what have you, my full-time job at the moment. And it's crazy, and there's so many opportunities that the size of my channel and the views that I get have helped influence, you know, me being able to talk to publishers about, you know, looking at certain games, you know, going to certain events. It's been fantastic, and just thank you guys for enabling me to do this. I will say, with the whole full-time thing, some people seem to think that I'm sitting here in my mansion with my Bugatti Veyron and Lamborghini outside. I'm not earning that much on YouTube yet. In fact, I'm only earning just enough, basically, to warrant doing this full-time. Which is good, but I mean, I'm living at home at the moment, but most of my money goes into my savings so that I can, you know, one day move out to my own place. Hopefully there will certainly be a Lionheart, you know, flat or apartment or house tour when that one day happens. But yeah, I really just have to thank you guys for allowing me to do this full-time, something I love doing, and, you know, just having that financial support there, you know, just to help me through. Because when I finished uni, I honestly didn't know what I was going to do. I did history because I enjoyed it at university, but I wasn't necessarily really thinking about my career, which probably a lot of people are going to say that's not a smart decision, but yeah, I did it because I enjoyed it, and I didn't want to end up going to university and spending all that money doing something I wouldn't enjoy doing, just to get a job at the end of it. Obviously history, I'm not saying history you can't get a job with it. In fact, many people seem to be under the misconception that all you can do with history is teach. You can do so many things with it. There's so many transferable skills you learn that's a whole different vlog, seriously. But yeah, honestly, I think people should, you know, follow their passion, do what they, you know, do the subject that they're going to enjoy the most. And I don't regret studying history for 3 years. It was fantastic. But yeah, I honestly wasn't sure what I was going to do, and then Rome 2 happened, the press event that I was lucky enough to attend, the explosion of viewers and subscribers when I started covering Rome 2 on launch day, and it just hasn't stopped. And thank you so much, guys, because this is a fantastic experience. Every day, you know, I wake up and something new and exciting happens. I'm either talking to somebody new about you know, new opportunities or new events that I could potentially attend, or, you know, there's new games coming out that, you know, I can talk to their community team about. It's fantastic, and I really am humbled by the support you guys give me, and that you allow me to do this, essentially. Thank you. It is massively appreciated. And just going to be brutally honest about it, basically. It's fantastic. Thank you. So, thank yous out of the way. I also want to talk about a couple of things. He sits up in his chair, ready. First off, I'm looking to do a first look or preview series of both big and small games, independent and AAA games, for the foreseeable future. I want to start this in a couple of weeks' time. I've actually just been talking to a particular publisher over the last couple of weeks, and they've been kind enough to allow me to have access to their entire kind of press catalogue, and that has so many games in there. Now, a lot of the games they have are made by independent developers, so they may not have the flashiest graphics, but their core gameplay is fantastic. And I want to share some of those games with you, and perhaps, you know, show you guys some games you wouldn't normally have come across, but that you're going to enjoy. Now, a lot of these games are strategy or wargaming based. So hopefully that's something you guys are going to be interested in rather, with my channel and the type of content I produce. But as I said, I'll also be doing kind of AAA games. I'll be doing just a variety of games that I can preview for you guys. Some of them will be hopefully be previews before the main game's release, so you'll get hopefully some exclusive-ish content, which would be awesome. But I need a name for this series. Now on Facebook a couple of weeks ago I did pose this question, and the one that I really liked that came back from it was First Raw. But I'd love to hear your thoughts, even if you commented on that Facebook page, which is in the description if you haven't already liked it, and as well as my Twitter, which is really useful to connect with me. But feel free to let me know any suggestions for names that you'd like to see, and feel free to throw down some games that you'd like me to preview if I can, obviously contact their community teams and what have you in the future. Finally, I wanted to throw this idea out here, and I don't know when this will begin or when this will start, but I wanted to throw out the idea of perhaps doing a weekly or once every other week podcast with myself and perhaps one or two other kind of regular sort of podcasters, both from the Total War pool of YouTubers and non-Total War YouTubers, and then a couple of guest slots for both big and small channels, or even people that don't have YouTube channels, to come on, and we'll talk about a variety of gaming topics, one submitted by you guys and one sourced from within the podcast team that week or something like that. Gaming news, new games coming out, totally random stuff as well, hopefully competitions and what have you as well. But yeah, just an idea I've been thinking about for a while, and obviously I'd like to do it with kind of webcams as well, so you guys can watch the actual kind of video podcast here on YouTube, but I'll also include a link where you guys can, download the audio file and listen to the podcast perhaps while you're on your way to your work, or, I don't know, going for a run or something like that. So yeah, if that's something you'd be interested in, again, just let me know in the comments. Feel free to start, saying, oh, please do the podcast with this person or that YouTuber or this YouTuber, and any topics, feel free to start throwing them down there, just to get the ball rolling, as well as any names you'd like particularly for the podcast. I've got a couple in my mind, but I'd like to see what you guys come up with as well. I know I often do this, like, guys, think of a name for my series, but again, this is part of the reason why I want to say thank you to you guys. I love the interaction that I get with you guys on YouTube, your comments, your likes, your favourites, your tweets, your Facebook messages. Honestly, they're all your emails. They're all fantastic. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you for the interaction. Thank you for helping me build up this community. And, yeah, you're awesome. Thank you. So anyway, that's where I'm going to wrap up this week's Hear Me Roar. I hope you've enjoyed. Please remember to comment, rate, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you all again soon. Ciao for now.